Thank you.
Hey, what's poppin', y'all?
Hello, hello, hello.
What's going on? What's going on? We in here.
What's cracking?
Hope y'all had a good day today. Hope the sun was shining upon you and the face of the Lord.
Don't be like me. What did I say last week? Between me and thee.
It don't matter.
It did, because my mother-in-law got me together, okay? So that's what's happening on tonight.
Yeah.
Y'all.
But it's all good. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. My sis Stephanie would be like, it's the best day ever.
Ever.
I don't know if she'd have an echo. You think?
Oh, you right.
Mm. Ooh, now I'm hitting your mic.
Hey. Keep your hands off my mic.
Sorry.
So how y'all doing tonight? Y'all good?
How y'all doing?
Wife is distracted.
Sorry. Y'all know I don't like bugs. Okay.
Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
Please, not tonight, Lord. Stretch your hands toward my wife, Lord. Let me slow her.
What?
I can't. My hand don't turn.
It's like a borderline.
Lord, Lord, help her and her bugs. Help her, Lord. Receive healing in the name of...
Y'all,
Well, it was a good show tonight. Thank y'all for joining us on Chatting with the Chapels, because she's about to blow up the whole stage. The studio, the microphone's gonna break. Everything.
It's a bug.
She is going to kill the bug with her cell phone. Babe, stop. All right. You will not get the laptop.
Y'all, I can't even. I'll be right back.
All right, we'll be back. Hold on, y'all.
No, just talk to the people, babe.
If y'all hear some explosion, did y'all hear that? She almost fell. She's about to open the door to put more bugs in to try to get one bug out. Y'all, just a bug.
I blame Nana.
It's just a bug.
She said, I accidentally had a bug.
It's just a bug, and she is on a mission. She's about to get weapons, pesticides, poison sprays. She's cutting on lights. She's about to put her hair up. She's about to fight. This is amazing. So tonight is Chatting with the Chapel, because my co-host is on a mission to kill Satan.
He's being nosy, and I don't. That's stuff I don't like. Don't.
No. I wish I could see it.
Got him.
She
Not gonna be bothering me.
Killed a bug with a book. Wow.
Whew. Okay. Hey, Kalisa. Hey, girl. Okay.
What stops your progress? What will stop your show? For some, it might be sickness.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
Homelessness.
It is none of those things.
For Zakiya Chapel, it's a bug.
It's gonna be a bug. I wish we could see the chats. I'm sad that we don't get them where we need them.
It's all good.
It is all good.
Welcome to Chatting with the Chapels. My name is Varian.
I'm Zakiya.
The bug killer, terminator, destroyer. And we are the Chapels.
We're the Chapels.
And the music you are listening to, produced, arranged, created by Joshua Saylor. You see him right there. Follow him on Instagram if you need music. If you like it, and he's local.
Sorry, Insta. We gave y'all an opportunity before we started.
He's local. Check him out on Instagram. Follow him. Tell him that we sent you. And he'll go show you some love if you drop our name.
Mm-hmm. Name drop.
Name drop.
We're kind of cool.
Hey, Mom. Hey, Coach.
Hey, Mom. Hey, Coach. Hey.
I think he's still on. That's Coach Sweeney.
Okay.
Coach Sweeney was the head coach of the basketball team at Hope International University.
Oh.
He is an amazing man of God. He coached some of the most rebellious and young men.
Get your life in order.
Did a great job. Him and Coach Pappas did a great job. And I was the strength coach and the chaplain.
Oh.
Some of those Bible studies.
That's funny. Chapel the chaplain. That's a good one. I know you've never heard that one before. So I had to give it to you.
Yeah, that was the first time I've ever heard that.
Yeah. Yeah. You're welcome.
Anyway, some of those Bible studies were real spicy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Young men and their proclivities will have you on your knees praying.
Proclivities. That's such a good word.
Hey.
You've been very much a.
I don't know where this is going. That pause was.
I'm trying to get my words together. A word doctor.
Okay.
This week.
Smith.
A wordsmith. Yeah. I was trying to decide.
Well, that's
is it a degree or is it a trade?
That's every week.
Is it a certificate?
Is it a certificate
or is it a degree?
Is it a degree?
I was trying to give you the degree, but you were like, "Nah, I'm gonna take this certification." And
I know a couple words, but I dropped one on Facebook today.
I saw it.
Vicissitude.
The vicissitude. I said, "Well, come on, vicissitude."
If you don't understand what change is in your life, you will not grow.
Okay.
Anyway, how was your week? How was your Friday?
All right.
Let me turn the music down. Let me break it on down.
The week was rough. This week was rough for me.
Yeah.
A lot. I tried to make adjustments when I could, where I could, and some of them worked and some of them didn't.
Yeah.
One day I just melted all the way down into the bed, in the bed by 8:22.
Like a candle?
Yeah. Yeah, I was like down to the wick.
Not wick at the grocery store. It's not peanut butter and apple juice, cheese, rice,
which comes
beans.
through in the clutch. Let's not get it twisted.
I wish we could get some wick now.
Wow.
I could definitely use some rice, beans, and apple juice.
We're past those moments. We prayed to be past them. We got past them, and now we're like, I could use.
I think you should get wick when you turn 50.
like it's an AARP
benefit. Yeah. But it's different though. Like you get like oatmeal, like the good oatmeal.
The good oatmeal.
Yeah.
What's the good oatmeal?
The one that tastes good.
Well, which one is that?
Not the one that don't taste good.
Okay.
Like you get like fish.
What?
Fish.
Fish oatmeal?
No, just fish. Like you get that's your protein, not peanut butter.
Oh,
but you get fish.
You want all the luxuries?
No, just fish. And not apple juice, but I would like some
cranberry.
Nah, some simply or palm. I think at 50 you earned it and you should have it.
Oh my God.
And that's my business.
Well, there's that.
Zach, what's cracking?
What's up, Zach? No, we did not make your Hennessy lip balm yet. No, sir.
We talked about it last week for about 10 minutes. I'm trying to work on my wife's heart.
Mm-hmm. Let that be what it is.
Because there's no way for us to create a lip balm that tastes like Hennessy, but it would smell like Hennessy.
But that's weird.
It is.
Like, we can't put body butter ingredients, essential oils in our lip balm.
It would open our business to a whole new demographic.
I don't know if that would be what it would be. I think it would definitely close the shop down.
By the way, if y'all don't know, we are business owners.
We are.
And our business is called Blended Harmony. We have a great website. If you want to hear more Josh's music, I got some up on the website. But we have some amazing products here, amazing products coming up. We are here. We're not going nowhere. We still got stuff, body butters, glosses, new things coming. I think I'm going to drop some body oils coming up here
Mm-hmm.
for this fall.
Yeah,
For the fall, yeah.
sure.
But it's gonna be. Is it what it's called after summer?
After summer is fall,
Fall.
yes,
I always get it mixed
and
up.
then winter. But it doesn't really apply to
In Tucson,
Tucson. It's like
it's hard.
summer hot,
Summer hot,
cools down,
summer cool,
fall-ish,
fallish, and then back to summer.
and then springish,
Spring, yeah. It's not even
and
a
then summer.
again.
So
Yeah, you're right, babe.
we'll work it out. We'll call it what it is for the seasons that they've created.
But go to our website, blendedharmony.net. It is a new site, upgraded, looks real good. I hope you like it.
He did good.
Subscribe to our page, to our website for any discounts and updates because they're coming. The fall is coming. It's hard for summer. The last 3 summers for our business were very tumultuous. Shipping problems, heat, things melting.
It was rough.
I think summers is just going to be for the retreat.
Yeah.
And then we're just
if you come to the retreat, you get the retreat goodies, and
yeah.
then we'll launch like a special retreat thing.
But having all natural body products in the summer is not easy.
It's hard because it does melt. It's oils.
Yeah,
it melts down and turns into.
It's all good. But peep game, we got something spicy for y'all tonight. Turn to your neighbor, say
neighbor.
Spicy. Listen, I'm a man who has debt, right? And I have debt to a point where I pay on it and take care of my financial responsibilities, but because I don't want my wife's finances and her returns to be impacted, I file a document when we do our taxes called an injured spouse claim. It helps the IRS know that, hey, this woman that got over here ain't got nothing to do with this debt over here. And so it allows a spouse to be able to recoup their full return based on our integrity and honesty in filing taxes. And I saw a video today that helped kind of connect that thought with how we can injure each other in marriage, if you're dating, or even if you're in a friendship or you're in a business type of relationship. There are things that we can do to each other that injure each other.
Right.
What do you think about that, babe?
It was so good listening to it. It gave me, it touched on like not just our marriage, but also relationships outside of like friendships and even work type of stuff. It's very universal in the relationship department. And I've had friendships with her over the last few years where it's just like, dang, I don't even know what happened. And this really explained it, a lot of it, in a way that I was like, yeah, because like people don't really communicate and ask questions anymore.
They don't. We make assumptions in relationships based on what we know from the past. So we experience the now with lenses from yesterday, not realizing that there's a new day, a new person, and who I was yesterday is quite different than who I am today.
Yeah.
So if I'm looking at my wife with lenses from 2016, I'm going to drop the ball. That's going to be a fumble. It's going to hurt her because I don't have the ability to see her with the right lenses.
Yeah, that's good.
So one of the ways a husband can hurt a wife is by cutting her out of discussions. This whole macho, it's me and mine, and I'm going to come out here and I'm going to do my thing and I'm going to have these meaningful conversations with people, places, and things and not include her is ridiculous. Because I know I'm going to say this and she's going to look at me like I'm crazy, but my wife is far more smarter than I am. I mean,
Vesuvius. I'm smarter than you.
Vicissitude.
Oh, so see?
but yeah.
And so that too.
I am a whole mountain. Yes, I am. That's how big I am. Vesuvius. I'm going to change my name to Vesuvius Chapel. Y'all not ready. Y'all not
man.
Vesuvius. That would be a cool, deep. DJ Vesuvius.
Bow, bow,
Bow,
bow.
bow, bow, bow. No, but it's the truth. Now, and I got scripture to back it up. The wisest man in the Bible he gave a gender to wisdom and knowledge. He said she, her, and that's on purpose. And then he also says that a man who finds a wife finds a good thing and obtains favor. And I think that's possible because a woman is far more intelligent, emotionally intelligent, to help navigate certain areas that helps us men who are not the most emotionally intelligent people, because we are out here trying to kill bears and trying to climb mountains and do crazy stuff as men should do. Go to work. You don't work, you don't eat. Provide, protect, be priest. Somebody's got to be the brains of the operation. Thank you, babe. Your brains are beautiful.
Thanks, honey.
But that's one way that a husband can definitely injure his wife, by excluding her from important conversations. How you think about that?
That's good, because I mean, how are we going to make decisions together if you're constantly the only one hearing the conversations?
Yeah, that's weird.
Or being a part of, like, I have the conversation with me, even if you got to bring it back to me.
Yeah.
The conversation, like, okay, so here's what the conversation was, just so you're not in the dark.
Yeah. What I don't plan on doing ever in my life, ever again, because I've already failed in this, I will always include my wife in every conversation.
Mm-hmm. Same.
Sorry. Well, Vrian, what you think? That's a good idea.
I am not sorry about that.
Hold your mule. I'll be right back.
Hold your mule.
Babe, so listen. I got this list over here. And the 1 + 1 ain't 2, and so that was funny.
What is it? Foreign?
It's definitely foreign.
It's foreign.
Come on. Y'all don't know.
Sorry, that was a good one.
Whoa!
I didn't even like
it flowed like water. It's foreign.
Definitely connected like butt cheeks.
Man.
Okay, I'm done.
You couldn't.
I'm gonna move on.
Oh, but yes, I include my wife in every conversation I have, meaningful or not. I think her perspective is important for my success. Quote me on that. Your wife's perspective. Your wife's perspective is important for your success. And you out here being macho machismo.
Macho machismo.
It ain't working.
It sounds like a really cheesy dish. That
it is cheesy because you out here by yourself trying to figure stuff out. And I promise you, if you just include your wife in the conversation and listen and apply her wisdom,
it might shift some things in your home, in your life. You might make
some more money. You might have some more peace. You might have some better friends, better interactions, better engagements. What's one of yours, babe?
Okay, so one of mine is like 7 ways a wife injures her husband without even knowing it. But sometimes I feel like maybe we don't know it.
Yeah.
And we're just like, oops,
my
sorry.
bad.
When we put him down in front of other people, like we say things to other people that, kind of makes it more, I don't know, it makes it more dramatic when you say things that you think your spouse or your husband is not doing right in your own eyes.
Sure.
Like, it's one thing to put like a pin in that and like be like, I got to talk to him about that later.
Mm-hmm.
And then privately have the conversation. But when you're in front of everybody, you're like, oh my God, you are so dumb. Like, like then people start looking like,
girl,
golly. Like, don't be the couple that talks bad to each other around me and Viren.
I'm gonna check you.
No, so here's the cold part is my face, unfortunately,
it'll be
will
just like
not
this.
Lie. I'll be like, ugh. Because what?
Why are you making that face? Because you disrespectful.
Because I can't believe you just said that.
Like, why would you say
in
that?
front of everybody? Anyway, what it does is it causes your husband, he's not going to address it in the moment. He's not going to address it in public with other people. He's just going to take it and store it up as resentment, though. And so then later, when he actually does release it, it's going to come out in anger. Why? Because, well, he's been building all of this resentment up and now it's turned into anger. He is sad that you've done that to him, but the way that he expresses it now looks like anger to you.
It does. Yeah. That's good.
Yeah, it's hard though.
Thank you for never making me feel less than in any public or private setting. Like, I ain't got no reason to lie to y'all. I don't get anything from it, but it's the truth. With honor and respect, that's what I get. In grocery stores, churches, the kitchen, it's respectful. So thank you.
But is there a reason to not be respectful to the person that you claim that you love so much?
Some people want to be vindictive because they're communicating from unhealed places.
Facts. That's true.
Well, this behavior reminded me of my ex, so I'm going to treat you like I treated that old behavior.
Ouch.
And that's disrespectful. And it's also showing your immaturity. So grow up.
Yeah.
Grow out of that.
Yeah.
By trying something different.
Yeah.
Create some new boundaries, some new conversations,
Mm-hmm.
which leads me to my next one, how husbands can hurt or injure their wives. It's through your words, your tone. Don't be so short with your wife, with your friends, the people you say you love. Your tone, men, hear me. Hello, men, your tone can be very abrasive. And nobody, no woman wants to feel that. You may think she can take it, but you're cutting her on the inside. Back in the day, there was a gentleman at our church. He had been married to his wife like 60, 70 years. And we had a conversation with his wife one day about one of the things that she appreciated about her husband. And she said this, it was so cute. He puts lotion on his hands before he touches me. I giggled like, what? What you?
That's cute.
What you mean?
Because he don't want his ratchet, raggedy, rough hands.
Listen, I didn't. It took me years to figure out what she was really saying. Is that he's mindful of how she feels, and to the point where, regardless of what he does out here in the streets of Tucson, volunteered in different shelters. He would build stuff, move stuff. He was an older man, but he was still active. He didn't want his wife to feel that. So he took the moment before he touched his wife to put lotion on his hands. Men, make sure your words are moisturized.
Okay.
Don't have no ashy communication out here in these streets.
Ooh, child. We can't, ain't nothing blended harmony can't help with. But
we can help you, but
you got to apply it.
You got to apply that because it's important not to be so short with her. Like, she's expressing herself, blah, blah, blah. I got this going on, and your response is, yeah, all right.
Okay, but that is universal. That goes both ways.
Both
because I was the rough and tumble, right? Like
rough and stuff with them Afro puffs.
Right.
Rock on with your best self.
Okay, so I know what it feels like to have to change my tone, my words, like how I package things. All of those things matter in conversation with my spouse. And it wasn't something that he was like, change this or else. It was like, so you don't have to talk to me like that because I'm not talking to you like that, and I'm not that person that you have to do that with. Like, I'm not giving you any reason to have to feel like you have to be so defensive.
Yeah.
And for me, I was like, dang, yeah, he's right. Like, he's right. Like, I don't have to be that way. I can literally just be kind and be mindful of my tone, and it changed a lot for me. I know that, but
Learn how to be soft, man. Because we out here, and I get it. The world hurts us, doesn't respect us, and in many settings, even being a masculine man is looked down upon.
yeah,
Being manly is not popular anymore. Being masculine is looked at as something that's toxic and ugly and disrespectful. And I hate that for us, but it doesn't mean we got to take that out on the people that we love. Your wife, your children, your co-workers, your employees, whoever they may be. Be soft. Learn that you can get more with honey than you can with vinegar.
thanks.
Give us another one, babe.
So I don't know if I've done this before. Sometimes I would just do it if I want it done a certain way. But going behind your husband when he's trying to do something like around the house.
Girl, you do the opposite. You will let me fail. Yo, I'll jump out there. Sorry, I didn't mean to jump on you. Oh, I didn't mean to jump in the double dutch with you. But like, I'm like, yeah, but go ahead and fold his laundry. And she'll go, okay. Thank you for your help, babe. And we'll let it stay looking crazy. I will put it up and she will just smile. Thank you for the help. Kiss me. No, I'm good and doggone well. Them squares ain't square. Them socks ain't in the right place. I got stuff on the wrong hangers.
How are you going to learn? How do you learn if you don't let them fail? The only area that I have not been successful in allowing it to just be, and it's my own issue. We had the conversation today. I acknowledge that it's my own issue. I have to, start to release control, if you will, of certain areas, and it's going to be hard because since I was 16, 17 years old, I've been doing it on my own, making these kind of, you know, accounting decisions. I'll just call it accounting decisions because that's what it is. It's me knowing that I need to go back and reconcile accounts and reconcile statements and do these things. And because I've worked in this field, I've always just kind of taken ownership of that area.
Right.
But that doesn't mean that I'm not tired of doing it, right? And so I know for a fact that that's one area where I need to not just release this ridiculous hold that I have on it, but also like navigate and show you this is how it works. This is how it's been successful for me.
Yeah.
If you can find a better plan, by all means do that.
Yeah.
But I have to work on relinquishing that control. And it's not, I'm telling you, I thought it was going to be easy and just be like, here, go, run like the wind. But it's not. When you start thinking about all the things that go into this accounting and reconciliation with budgeting, it's really, I'm like, oh, this is going to be transforming even for me.
It'll be a process, and it's okay because I'm not going anywhere. You know, I'm married for life, and so we will learn.
Right.
We will adjust. We will pivot. We will do the things, and I will not create awkward moments where I'm trying to dominate her because I think my idea is better. It's not worth it.
Yeah, same. It's like my idea isn't better than something that you could come up with. The idea is to get the bills paid. Not so much how we do it, but making sure that they're paid on time and making sure that the lights don't go out. And like, it's so funny that we're having this conversation because I've had this conversation with my parents before, right? Like, well, if the bill doesn't get paid, then whose fault is it? If the lights get shut off, you'll know who didn't pay the bill, right? Like, oh yeah, that's true.
That was me.
You know, it's like,
oh,
okay, shoot, I didn't pay that one. I forgot that one. And so I think not living in like a fearful place, but constantly being aware
Yeah.
that there is bills that need to be paid, and they
Yeah.
they have a time limit on them. They
Yeah.
need to be paid by this date, and there needs to be this money in there to pay that
Right.
bill, and
Right.
so it's just a learning process, and it's not one that I think will overtake either one of us,
Yeah.
because I think that we have the patience with each
Respect
other.
for.
Yeah.
I remember a lesson I learned about gentle transitions.
Mhm.
I was in a setting where I was in California, and I was in a room full of very influential people.
Good time.
I'm talking about, if I drop the names,
We all know who it is.
you'd be like, you know, yeah.
There's a lot of people that you know.
You sang with,
Mm-hmm.
you were in the studio with, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I was. And the elder in the room was used to a certain way. We're gonna do it like this. But there was another person who was being groomed for that position. And so there was some conflict between these two heads.
Mm-hmm.
One didn't want to let go, and the other one was ready to take.
Mm.
And so a third party came in and said, listen, we need a gentle transition. And he used music to show how to transition from one chord to another. And he used music to show, this is what y'all sound like. And it was real abrasive.
Yeah.
But we need this. A blending,
Ooh,
building
that's
two
smart.
different chords at the same time to build a new chord.
Yeah.
It was an amazing moment, but that's what we have to do in every relationship.
Well, yeah, but it takes more than just one person saying that there needs to be a shift.
Yep.
Okay, I have lifelong friends. They're lifelong friends because we've been friends for more than
2 days.
20 years at this point. I won't go over 20 yet, y'all, because we coming up on it, but I'm not finna bring it up. And I'm not.
You come on.
No, I'm not.
It's
either.
like tomorrow.
No, it's not either. You're not gonna do that to us. Anyway, and so it makes a difference. My conversations with the ones that I love and care about mean something to me.
Yeah.
Right? If we've been rocking for anything over 10 years at this point,
sure.
I want to reconcile it, and hey, what's going on? What
Exactly.
happened? Where did we go wrong? Like what's the issue?
Mm-hmm.
That's my intention, and I think that's been my intention for many, many years now. But more so now as we are in a new season of life.
Sure.
Right? Some of us have, you know, parents who are passing. We have kids who are having kids. We have, you know what I mean? We have, there's all these different transitions in life. So and for me, I'm at the point where I'm like, I want to make sure that my friendships, relationships, we're okay. Are you okay? Like legit, are you okay? These kind of things always put life back into perspective.
It does.
Right? So when you have like big changes, big life changes, it definitely makes you take a step back and be like, dang, let me just make sure that like you're good. Aside from all that is going on, like how are you?
How are you?
And I don't think we do that enough.
We don't. We're too busy.
We are. And that's an excuse, right?
Absolutely.
I look at it as an excuse because it takes nothing for me to send a text message. If you can scroll on social media, you can send a text message.
Let me check your screen time.
Listen, and I'm horrible at social media.
Let me check your screen time.
I am horrible. My algorithm is like, girl, I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what you're looking at. I don't know what you're doing. I check it. Instagram. If y'all message me on Instagram, don't. No, but there's some funny stuff on Instagram. It's just I check it like once a week.
Send her an email. Put your email in your bio, so folks can just email you because you check your email.
I do. I check my email because, but now it's like, well, school's back in session. There's stuff going on. Like I just don't.
I'm gonna get you a fax machine.
That's so disrespectful.
And put your fax number on your profile.
Send her a fax.
Send her a fax.
Because she's not checking text.
Because you're gonna be at the desk at school or work or study. Send her a fax.
You're rude.
At 520.
So that just goes to show, right?
Right.
I was saying don't go behind him with doing stuff.
Don't do it.
And I try not to. I try to let Viren just figure it out, even with like the bed sheets and stuff. Like that's it's hard. It's tough for me sometimes. This stuff I've been doing for so long, so I just know what it looks like and I know how it's supposed to look.
I just stand up against the wall like I'll wait for it to call my name. Let me tell you why this hurts men.
Yeah.
Because we're fragile.
Yeah.
And we don't want to admit it.
Well, it's an ego thing.
It is.
Okay, as wives.
I'm the man.
As wives, yes, we are supposed to make our husbands feel secure in what they're doing. Like we should want them to know that we're equal. Like we're a partnership. We're a team. This isn't me trying to hover over you or vice versa.
I'm not her father. She's not my mother.
Yeah, no. And that's forget it.
Yeah.
There's things that I'm willing to go out of my way and be like, let me teach you how to do these things.
Sure.
Because I'm your wife and I want us to be successful as a team.
Come on.
So it makes a difference when we're both out here struggling together.
Yeah.
Or you're struggling and I'm sitting back watching you struggle.
But we do
or
it for
vice versa.
We do it for each other.
Yeah.
I'm teaching my wife how to be an expositor of the Word of God.
Yeah.
How to study the Bible and what hermeneutics is, and how to understand translations and transliterations to develop lessons in a deeper way. Because I have 23 years of experience doing it.
Yeah, and I have.
But what you don't know is that she's already great at it. But that's just what God does.
Yeah.
And we're going to leave that there. I got one more I want to share, maybe two.
Okay.
But if you want to injure your wife, this is what you should do. I'm going to say it this way. If you want to hurt your wife or your friend or your partner, your girlfriend, do this. Act suspicious.
Oh, God.
Act suspicious.
Because, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Jump in. Come on in. Listen, act suspicious. Who you talking to? Nobody. Your alert goes off. Babe, who's at the text you? What? My friend?
It's the flags for me. It's every single red possible. Every single shade of red flag that's coming up. I'm going to see it from the time it is blood red all the way.
You done changed your passcode
to light pink
6 times this month already, and it's only the 10th.
Oh.
You got privacy screens. You got 2 extra phones. You got private accounts she don't know about.
That's crazy.
You got hidden money. You got things going on. Suspicious activity injures your wife, injures your partner, injures your girlfriend. It injures your daughters. It injures your sons.
Oh, that's good.
It injures them.
That's good.
Where's daddy at? Why is dad always coming, home at 2:00 in the morning? Where was he, Mom? I don't know. He was, and then mom has to cover for your suspicious behavior.
So things I'm not doing.
We're not doing
that. I'm not signing up for.
Things we're not
is
doing.
Covering for some of bad behavior. And why? Because I've done that already. Yeah. I learned that lesson. I learned already from that. And I'm not willing to repeat it. And so I make the choice to be like, God, whatever it is, you're going to reveal it just like you have in the past. If there's anything for me to know, you're going to show me. And I've said that. I said it years ago. I don't even feel like saying it now because here's the thing. Women, I'm going to talk to the women for just a second.
I'm going to fade out.
I'm going to just talk to the women for just a quick second because we love to walk in the same hurt that we've been through multiple times over and over again. Mm-hmm. And what we're going to do is remain in this stagnant place of, I am still offended from 15 years ago when Davis offended me. And so here I am. My husband laughs at that name.
Why is his name Davis?
I don't know. I like Davis.
It's like when the apostle said Johnny, Sally. It's always Davis.
It's always going to be Davis too. But I just feel like the more and more that we allow this root to continue to just sprout, right now it's turned into a tree. And now we got to get somebody to come and help us cut the branches down.
Come on.
Cut down take it all the way down to a stump,
Yeah.
then dig up the stump, then pull up it's like, don't throw your past insecurities and your past trauma and all that past stuff onto your spouse. Go take care of it. Just go take care of it. And listen, I've had to do it. I have. I'm like, okay, there's something I'm missing because I can't keep like this is not a husband problem. This is a wife problem. Let me go deal with it. So whatever it is in me, it can go away. At this point, it's like I'm not willing to continuously hold you accountable for whoever and however many there were before you, all of their flaws, all of their nastiness, all of their betrayal, all of the hurt, all of the pain, the anger. It's like, Lord, if we did that,
so much.
How do you even move on from just that one spot? If you stay in that one spot, and I understand it's a process, it's a hard process. It's not easy. It's uncomfortable, but that's the only way that you're going to get through it is by being uncomfortable and being vulnerable and being available to learn something new. And if you can't do just that simple thing, then I'm going to say it. Maybe you don't need that person.
Let it breathe, ladies. Let it breathe. Let it breathe, because they're not listening. We want this so bad. I gotta have her. I gotta have him. You can't even have you.
Like, do you even know who you are?
Do you know you?
That was one of the questions today. I was listening to Dr. Miles Monroe, one of his sermons.
Kingdom Series?
Maybe.
Sorry.
Now I don't know. Anyway, and the first question he asked was, "Who are you?"
Yeah.
Because Jesus made it clear, like, I am.
Ooh. Make it clear. Who are you?
And so, like, that you can apply that to all areas, guys. You can. You can apply it everywhere. It's taken me a while to learn that, and I'm not like an expert or anything. Trust me, I'm not. Ask my husband. Wednesday, I had a meltdown moment. When I say a meltdown moment, I mean I melted down in my head, not out loud. Nobody knew I was melting down until I was all the way in a puddle.
No, we knew.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, we knew.
That's a good thing because it brings up a good segue into one of my topics is holding him responsible for your emotional well-being. Yeah. Hi, Janae.
Hi, Janae.
Janae doesn't like to go live with us, but we would just love for once her to just be like, "Hey guys," but she won't do it.
Hey guys.
Oh, did y'all hear? You may have heard
heard a unicorn.
Anyway, holding him responsible for my emotional well-being. Like, I don't even have to tell him that I'm in a bad mood. My subtle behavior, just my little, my little walk past you and not say nothing. My little don't even look up when you come to my desk. All those little like.
I come to defreeze and say, you turn back to the office.
You can just smell.
Oh, yeah, we gonna table that till Thursday.
The emotional. That is seeping from my area.
It's permeating.
It is. It's bad. And it was horrible on Wednesday. Y'all, I had to repent and apologize to my family on Thursday because it doesn't just affect my husband. It affects my kid too. And like, I have to be more transparent with my like emotional weaknesses. Yeah. Right? Like they don't know when I'm going through something in my head.
Right.
They just see the aftermath of me crumbling to the ground, or I don't even want to talk about it. Good night. And then I go to bed and it's like, Girl, what are you even
All
talking
right.
about? Like, what happened?
Well, good night, girl.
Yeah, like
Scoot over, give me some blankets.
yes, and it's like ridiculous to me. I feel horrible after those moments. I knew I wasn't in a good space. I mean, I knew I wasn't in a good space when I woke up, and I still didn't say anything all day. I let it just dig and dig at me and dig at me, and it was nothing they could have done. But I could have gave them a heads up, like, hey, just so you know, it's not it's not y'all, it's me. It's me. I'm going through X, Y, and Z. Or I need this amount of space or this amount of time or whatever. I could have, and I didn't.
The Bible says that love is patient.
It is.
We'll stop right there. 1 Corinthians 13. Love is patient. So patient that Almighty God, Adonai, waited thousands and thousands of years. He gave us chance after chance after chance. He sent prophets and kings and judges and prophets and people. He sent his own son to die for us. Love is patient. How dare I, with my grown self, with my filthy self, with scars and bruises, how would it look being an ambassador of God in his kingdom on earth to treat her any different because of a bad day? Girl, have your bad day. Have a bad week. Because a bad day compared to a lifetime of love, you can't.
But here's my thing, and this is why I don't. This is why I was gonna say something super disrespectful, y'all, and I looked at Veron's face and was like, "Don't do it."
Hold on, let me lean into it.
I'm not gonna say nothing now. I choose to be my best self because I know what you've been through.
Sure.
So just your history changes how I want the future to look. I don't want there to be any
I know that's right.
possible reflection of what it used to be.
Hallelujah.
Or what it used to sound like, or what it used to feel like, or anything that resembles a past moment in history. And so I fight through the moments of, I am leaving this house and I'll be back in 6 weeks. I fight through those moments because
6 weeks.
Okay, maybe
are we that bad? Dang.
6 weeks,
month and a half. I'm gonna see y'all Negroes in November.
I'm just saying. I was giving
November 5th.
Look, I was giving a round number.
No, you would. No, you would. Tell the truth.
The day before my birthday.
Bye. I'll be back. Dang, I've been putting the socks in the thing. I had a good week of socks.
You have
6 weeks.
I'm just saying.
Let me work. I'm working on it, baby.
Listen.
I'm working on it.
You are, and listen. I'm grateful. I'm grateful for the sock ministry making it into the basket. Okay, I'm grateful. But all I'm saying is, there's moments where, in my past, I was a runner. I would run. I would want to run away.
Track star.
Yeah, I'm leaving. I don't have to do this. I'm not gonna do this. I'll pack up all my stuff and I'll move tomorrow.
Bye.
Like that was.
I got a daddy. I got a mama. Bye.
That's how my mind was operating, and it's different. Obviously, being married, you don't have that. You shouldn't have that luxury. You shouldn't have that luxury.
You had better not have.
Better not have had that.
That's, I want to say what I want to say.
Because you shouldn't have the. Let's just leave it. You shouldn't have the opportunity. You shouldn't have the option. There shouldn't be an option. Now, dire straits, the whole, I'm not accepting abuse. That
you
I get it.
Better go.
I understand.
Bye.
Like, I don't want anybody to stay in something that's unhealthy for them. I'm just saying, if you're having a bad day and that's what causes you to leave, that's a little extreme. Like, let's figure out what the actual issue is.
Men recognize that and create an atmosphere that can help the moment.
Sure.
Make some rose water.
Yeah.
Do your chores.
Oh, husband, that was something.
Keep your word.
Yeah.
Fulfill a promise.
And they blame the husbands. They blame themselves for those hints, those little subtle moments that us women, because y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all can front like you want, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Yeah. And so, I'm just saying, make it make sense to everybody. Have the conversation before. And if you can't communicate with your spouse, get somebody in there who can help y'all communicate.
Get a third party. Phone a friend. If you don't have a lifeline in your relationship, shame on you. Find someone that you both trust.
Mm-hmm. Both of you. That either one of you can call.
I'm going to call my homeboy Charles.
Don't call Charles and don't call Davis. Don't call neither one of them.
Me and Davis went to high school together. That's my homie.
Good. I'm glad. I'm glad for you. Now, listen.
Davis is hilarious. If I ever meet someone named Davis, I'm going to laugh in his face, and it's not his fault. It's my wife's fault. My name is Davis. Your name's what?
And there is one.
Babe, hey, his name is Davis.
The disrespect. I'm sorry, Davis. Wherever you may
listen. What a great talk tonight.
Yeah,
we're going to come back. We got about 6 more. 3 for me, 3 for her.
Mm-hmm.
Part 2 coming.
Part 2 next week.
Part 2 coming.
Right.
Oh my God. We are saved.
We are
sanctified and filled. Move this. I need this. Filled. Why did I do that?
Filled.
You see these sleepy eyes?
Sleepy.
Geico took all of me.
I'm sorry.
Took all of me. Boy, I tell you,
Geico was giving it to y'all.
This week?
This week was, and it was a short week.
These 4 days, these customers, after every holiday, they be calling, I hate y'all. It's your fault. You let your son drive and he didn't have a license. God. But it's your fault. Well, y'all blah, blah, blah.
And you know what?
Why I gotta be an idiot? Because you ran a red light. Like, why is it me?
Dr. Miles Monroe reminded me today, you can't change what you don't hate. So ma'am, you can absolutely change your car insurance if you choose.
Because
if you hate us that much,
there are so many more.
There's so many.
Free yourself.
And that's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay to be free.
You good?
I'm free indeed.
You all right?
All right.
All right. Well, we're gonna head out, but I hope you have a good night. It's Friday. Love somebody. Call somebody. Tell them you love them.
Child, we in the living room. We in our living room.
We're about to have Bible study.
We are.
We're going to talk about how to give your all to God and what that looks like. Y'all should have family Bible study and pray with your family.
Oh, did that bird get up and fly off of here?
Here we go. Hey, I love y'all. I'm turning it up, baby.
Love y'all.